with the chains and shit back then.
Yeah, that's what we're really trying to do. And we've one of our first ideas before even collabing on a clothing brand together, which is called Entrepreneurs Hustle. I don't think we have anything right now in the workshop, but it was a Canadian-based thing, you know, because he's up north society, I'm cities with the CITYYZ, you know. We tried to come up with something Canadian-based with the EH, you know what I mean? So it was called Entrepreneurs Hustle because we're all just trying to, like, build our way up, you know? And you got to keep it on lock, right? But anyways, before that started, we thought of doing a show, you know?
Yeah.
And it was probably one of the... Yeah, we had a pretty big show. We went in over our heads, though, for sure. You know, we got a place, like, nobody knew who we were at the time. But we did a show with a capacity of 2,500 people.
That's good.
That's the capacity. That doesn't mean that it was full or anything, you know, but we had 25 artists show up with no pull whatsoever. So you could tell that people in the city are hungry. They want to do work, you know? Whether it's, it was called Showface, whether it was for, I don't know, just to break their stage fright or, you know, for people to hear their stuff, you know? We didn't even like... Sorry, go on.
It's like what you're doing is like, it's like, to me, what I call it, it's like when people go to Las Vegas and they're playing the machines. Nowadays, that spin, that one, it could just be that one time. It's like a song. Yeah. Just some people don't get it the first time, but some people they get it because you know it's just, and that's what happened with you and up north society. It just people got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we really clicked because we really saw the same vision. You know, when after we did that show, we saw like how much, you know, we were actually helping artists. You know, we saw how much it was doing good for our brands at the same time, right? So we're like hitting two birds with one stone almost. You know, and then we just kept going with that. We're just like, you know what, yo, it's sick. I'll be honest, I don't know if Freeze if he'll get mad, but like, you know, we took a loss of like $700 each that night. You know what I mean? But it was worth it.
It's worth it, yeah.
You know, going back, like thinking about it, it's like, I could use the 700, but you don't miss it. You know, you think bigger. We were thinking bigger after.
Yeah.
You know, and then we did more shows. Yeah, we learned from that. We did smaller shows, less artists. We had 25 artists. We had we had Alicia Ace West, you know, from the radio, from Flow 93.5.
See me? I'll tell you right now, I'm like a library. Radio, this, from a certain time, I stopped listening to the radio. Mm-hmm. When I started the radio afterwards, because I've youth them, people won't believe me. I have 19-year-old youth. So I listen. Okay. I always was updated with the music, but the radio, I go online to look for music more than the radio. Yeah. But like this lady, what you say, she's probably a good artist, and she's on the radio. But I don't listen. I don't listen to the radio.
She's not an artist. She's the radio host.
Radio host. Okay.
She's the radio host. So what we wanted to do, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, me and Freeze see eye to eye on things. Where, okay, let's put something on for ourselves, but then make it worth it for everyone else that's involved. So with an artist, as an artist, and let's say one of their biggest things is to be on the radio, because the masses are listening to the radio, right?
Oh yeah.
Anybody can put something. I could. I'm not a rapper, but I could sing a song. I'm not a singer. I could sing a song, put it on Spotify. It doesn't mean that it's gonna get hits. You know what I mean? But it's
there's a conversation with that. I'll tell you right now, because like my kids, they don't listen to the radio.
Okay.
They go on Audio Mac or something, and they'll be getting all the music either from the phone, straight from the phone. They won't listen to it. When I tell them about the radio, it's like
something old school, I guess, right? It seems kind of old. I don't know. I listen to Sirius XM radio.
Yeah.
You know, I listen to the radio once in a while, you know, when my subscription is up or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, like, our train of thought was, like, if we have someone like Alicia Ace West, introducing an artist, it builds something for them. You know what I mean? It builds something for them. It makes them feel like, okay, like I can get used to this sound. You know, someone introducing me, someone who's known, someone who's out here. You know, like our last show, we had Organic from King of the Dot introduce people. You know what I mean? So we don't just do things just to do things. You know, we try to like really think about how we really can support and motivate everybody else that's working with us or around us. You get what I'm saying? So,
like, I see what you're saying. Like, where you say you got the Organic from King of the Dot, right?
Yeah, so, like that's a big name, right? We had people asking us, yo, can we be on the show? Like, you know, once we, you know, we have some, you know, shout out to No Love. No Love's one of those guys, like one of the other guys, like when we don't know, when we're stuck, we kind of ask him for things, you know, we kind of ask him like, he's been in the game for a little bit, you know, and we just try to like understand, you know, other people's perspectives or like how we should move towards certain situations. We don't know everything. We just learned everything as we go, right?
I'll give you an example. Like my pops, Earthquake Sound, right?
Okay.
Was from the 70s. He's from Negro, West Jamaica, but he been living here from, you know, I have a big like family, but he brought Yellow Man. He was our DJ, sound man with his crew. He had like 5 to 7 guys who used to travel with him, bring all the sound all around Toronto in the 70s, late 70s, 80s. And then he brought Yellow Man. If you know Yellow Man from Reggae, a lot of Jamaicans know who Yellow Man is. He's big. So when he brought him to Canada and had a show here, all the whoever's Jamaican from TO, and they know about Yellow Man, or they went there. You know what I mean? In the 80s something. Yeah. And that made his sound known all around in Toronto and Jamaica. So it's like,
I noticed that actually. I went to Jamaica last year. Was it last year? Yeah, last summer I went to Jamaica with my family, and like I really noticed like a heavy influence in Toronto, like just Toronto itself.
Brampton.
And the GTA. Sorry?
Brampton, place in my lady told me called Brampton in Jamaica, and that's why a lot of Jamaica Brampton up here. I didn't know that.
Oh wow. But I'm just talking about culture-wise, like not even like, you know, whether it's like, you know, the lingo, the slang, you know, like all that I notice it's very Jamaican inspired, you know, and it's with a population of like, what is it, like 2-3 mil? They have a huge influence, especially in Toronto.
Yeah, I seen that, man.
Crazy, you know, so yeah, my neighbor's Jamaican, so shout out to them, you know.
Yeah, man, the Jamaicans, bless up the Jamaicans, man. Yeah, man, we're from the up north. We're really from up north. We're up north, or whatever. I was up those ways, north of Finch.
Okay.
Real Cosbys. You see the Cosbys?
Yeah.
Anyone knows about the Cosbys? We are the real Cosbys, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Jamaicans. Doing the music, man. We just transformed the sound into the music. You get what I mean? We had back over the years, my dad used to work with artists himself, not just us. My pops was doing the same thing. What we're doing, even bigger. Yeah. He was on level, going to Jamaica and playing against other C's. So play against other sound then. Beat other sounds. Team up with other sounds too. To go against. I have a cousin named Principal, like an artist down there. I have a couple artist cousin them. One from Scarborough too. I haven't seen her around for a while. What's her name? Tanya P. She's a far cousin, man. She's artist probably up in the reggae scene too. That's the next thing. The reggae scene is big too in TO. And but it's underground too, like the hip hop. That's the problem. The reggae and the hip hop. But I needs to a bit more combination, because reggae is like what you said, the Jamaicans. So why isn't reggae getting promoted as much? Like it's only 1-2 artists. You know what I mean? One main ones.
Well, generations change, you know. So you know the ear changes too, right? Like what attracts other people, you know. Like not to really bring it up, but like people are still gonna bump 6ix9ine no matter what, you know. it totally violates the whole hip hop scene. Like what starting from like, NWA almost, and then you can have someone like 6ix9ine become even bigger than them. Have more people that are listening to them. Like it's crazy.
I've seen this from a long time. It does sometimes not matter how good the artist is. The promotion.
Yeah.
Promotion behind it. And then there could be an artist, but he does not have that promotion. That's what's been going for a long time. And now it's like the ones who had the promotion back in the day, they're just coming around to be like the new artists, like older artists. Just realize
that's why